Greetings, my dear beloved children. Today we will continue to talk about higher astral level beings and the fragmentation of the human soul. As this process is rather complicated and multifaceted, let us study a typical example of an astral being's journey to the ultimate reunion with the soul. Once upon a time, there was an intelligent man, good in every way. He loved his family and took good care of them. They were highly qualified specialists who devoted many years to their careers. They lived mainly for the good of others, and this is the lifestyle that is considered appropriate. Furthermore, they were atheists and believed that all questions related to God were the remnants of the past. As for the idea of reincarnation, they were totally unaware of it. They really believed that they would fly into the wind with the death of their physical bodies. Finally, they die. What happens to their soul? Most of it returns home, because it still remembers its origin. But since their consciousness does not cease after they leave the dense material level of existence, it gets confused when it finds itself outside the physical body. The consciousness does not know what to do and how to behave. At first, it does not understand that it is outside the physical body and tries to stick to the usual ways of doing things. But now consciousness inhabits a small part of the soul, the very fragment that is represented by the vibrational concentration of energy that prevailed in previous life experience. Why could it not rise higher with the larger part, the core of the soul, then? This happened because their consciousness considered it inconceivable that the soul should continue to live after the death of the body, that it should go to other worlds, talk to the higher powers of the universe, review its life in order to save the experience gained and prepare for the next incarnation. This type of human consciousness was too materialistic, so it continues to live according to familiar notions, having cut itself off from all that is known and complicated. It can be said that in this case the soul leaves the body for the second time, the subtle one this time, the one that has the same consciousness as when it was incarnated. Well, depending on the frequency of vibration at the time of death, the soul fragment is drawn to the corresponding astral level. This is when the visits of the fragments to the dense material world begin, as only it can provide some energy to the fragment, and the fragment in turn begins to provide the energy. This has been explained in detail in my previous messages, so we will now focus on another aspect of the life of this fragment, how it seeks the truth, being beyond the veil, the stages of development it goes through, and how it eventually rejoins its soul. We will stop here for today. The Absolute Father, who loves you beyond measure, has spoken to you. Message channeled by Marta and read for you by Adriana.